Back in Cairo, Saladin discusses his negotiations with Richard with his brother, Aladel, and a few close advisors. He explains that Richard wants Jerusalem and is willing to do anything to get it. Saladin acknowledges that Richard is a worthy opponent, but insists that he will not give up Jerusalem. Instead, he plans to defend it with all his might. Saladin meets with the envoy from Richard again and informs him that he cannot fulfill his request for Jerusalem. The envoy, disappointed, returns to Richard with the news, and the two kings prepare for more battles. Saladin and his forces regroup quickly and launch a surprise attack on the Crusaders, causing them to flee. This disrupts the Crusades' supply line and weakens their ability to wage war. Saladin's forces launch a swift and precise ambush near Nazareth against the Crusaders' supply lines. In a dramatic display of skill and precision, they manage to steal supplies and retreat before the Crusaders can react. This sets the stage for a larger confrontation between the two armies. As tensions rise between Saladin and Richard, two mounted envoys meet on a dusty road to exchange messages. One envoy is Muslim and the other Crusader. They meet in the middle of the road and dismount to deliver their respective messages. The Muslim envoy hands over a scroll to the Crusader envoy and explains that it is a letter from Saladin to Richard. The Crusader envoy opens the letter and begins to read it. As he reads, his face becomes increasingly somber. The letter from Saladin tells Richard that he has heard about the massacres of Muslims in Acre and condemns his actions. Saladin reminds Richard of their parley and tells him that he is disappointed that Richard has not kept his word. He warns Richard that if he continues to massacre Muslims, he will not be able to call himself a knight. Saladin ends the letter by telling Richard that he still wants to reach a peaceful solution to their conflict, but that he is not willing to give up Jerusalem. Once the Crusader envoy finishes reading the letter, he hands it back to the Muslim envoy and tells him that he will deliver Saladin's message to Richard.